Hi, my name is Brittany Lynch. This is my object speech, and here is my audience. There is nothing that compares like the smell of my iron or the sound of my machine. It's my happy place. Sewing is something that has been around for generations, for as long as people have. Sewing has evolved from only a select few of talented individuals to everyone being able to sew in their very own home with the invention of the sewing machine. However, the mass production of sewing and making clothes has seen the fall of home sewing, but is starting to see a resurgence lately. The Middle Ages, garment sewing was done primarily by skilled tailors and seamstresses. Only the wealthy could afford their services, and so they had the tailors and seamstresses sew them brightly colored clothes that they could flaunt their wealth on the street. What allowed the sewing world to grow and evolve from the Middle Ages of only a select few to home sewing was the invention of the sewing machine. According to the International Sewing Machines Collector Society, there is much debate on who invented the first sewing machine. A few names that are in the mix are Charles Wessenthal, John Fisher, and Elias Howe, to name a few. Charles Wessenthal invented and patented a sewing machine needle, but not the machine. John Fisher did invent a sewing machine with the intention on sewing lace, but his machine is often overlooked when talking about an inventor. Elias Howe invented what is often accredited with the first sewing machine. Although it took quite a few more years for sewing to become common in the home and be accepted, it finally caught on in 1854. With the interest in making clothes since the Middle Ages and the sudden invention of the sewing machine, sewing finally became a reality for many people. Not only did the sewing machine allow for people to sew clothes for themselves, but it also allowed companies to mass produce clothes faster than ever before. Pattern companies also began to emerge so that home sewers could mimic the fashion trends of the current time. However, with the price of clothes steadily declining, manufacturers outsourcing their production, clothes were able to drop in price, which eventually caused home sewing to hit an all-time low because clothes were so cheap. I got my first sewing machine for Christmas when I was 16 years old. After sewing for about a month, I got discouraged when I attempted a pattern that was too difficult. I have recently been bitten by the sewing bug and have been sewing steadily for over a year now. Sewing has evolved from a delicate art of a select few to a sewing machine being present in most homes today.